Good morning, every newbie. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Did you guys see the omelet that I made? I could put a picture up right now. Hold on. Hello. I am cozy. Yeah, it's chilly out. Gotta get, you know, all nice and not cold. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. Let's see. Where is it? My egg. Big egg. Ta-da. That's the omelet. Is it ketchup? Yes. I like ketchup. It's not a heart. I just can't draw circles well. You guys are a bunch of bacas. Bacarios. Big egg. Yeah, I got in a perfect circle because of the pan. Have I tried the omelet? Not yet. It's still in front of me. I haven't eaten it yet. It's not like a traditional like omelet, because sometimes they're supposed to like fold over on each other, but the circle was just so good, you know? I had to keep it. So what is in this omelet, my omelet review, is it's obviously an egg, bacon bits, and then I have many different cheeses. I have finely shredded Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso quesadilla, and asadero cheese. And then I have minced garlic in it. And then it has my spice blend, which is garlic, unrefined sea salt, onion, oregano, basil, thyme, rosemary, marigam, sun-dried tomato, oregano, crushed red pepper, and black pepper. I like to cook. I just don't cook very often. Fancy. Put an egg in the omelet. Is it safe to eat? Yeah, it's safe to eat. Don't worry. I promise, I swear to you, you will not die. But I, on the other hand, I just realized I put a bunch of cheese in this. Hold on, I need to go get a lactate tablet before I absolutely die. Don't worry, newbies, I'm not standing you up. I'll be right back. Whew, okay, I am back. All hail the lactate tablet, for it saves us from the worst of tummy aches. I'm serious. This lactate tablet, it saves from all of the stomach aches in the world. I think I just have really, really bad lactose intolerance, because it seems like whenever I eat any cheese, my stomach hurts a lot. All hail lactate, the savior of tummies. I have like this little tablet that tastes like vanilla. I'm not eat it. Will I be fine with this? Yes. Okay. Sometimes it gets stuck in my teeth. Cheese in an omelet? Well, the thing is, guys, okay, how lactose intolerance works, by the way, most people in the world are actually lactose intolerant to some degree. When you are lactose intolerant, you are in the majority and you are in the norm. It's actually a evolutionary, like, what's the word? I'm too tired, I just woke up like 30-40 minutes ago. Like it's a genetic like Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member to you. Yeah, lactose tolerant people are mutants. The original gene was lactose intolerant. We were never supposed to be drinking all this milk. So people that don't get sick from milk, to some extent, are actually the weird ones. Yeah. By the way, how's the BGM? Do you like it? Why do people make milk? Milk tastes good. End of story. Without milk, no ice cream. Think about how good ice cream tastes. You know? But like, that's why like my protein drink inside of my coffee, it's lactose intolerant. It's lactose free. I almost didn't have a protein drink today to put in my coffee, and I would have been very sad. I don't like straight coffee. Hello, cheese is good. Well, here's another fun fact about cheese, guys. Another fun fact about cheese is that cheese actually is a drug. Big statement, I know. Cheese actually activates the same receptors in your brain that drugs do. So if you find yourself eating cheese a lot, yeah, it's because you're addicted to cheese. Yeah, you can get addicted to cheese. Literally. Yeah. And that's really funny to me. Nice, yeah, now you know, now you know. Now you know. But, no, yeah, I'm just horribly lactose intolerant. Although there are some things, so here's the other thing with lactose intolerant people. There are some cheeses that are not as bad. A lot of the sharp cheeses are actually the ones that, like, kill people. Not, like, literally kill people. I mean, like, it makes their stomach hurt a lot. But most people that have lactose intolerant can actually, like, usually eat pizza a lot of the time. They can eat pizza, they can eat mozzarella, as long as it's, like fresh mozzarella. And it's because of whatever, like, enzymes are in those cheeses. Yeah. And everyone, so if you have lactose intolerance, which, again, most people actually do, at any given moment, you could, like, and by the way, it could be a very mild reaction. You could still, one way or another, be having a reaction to lactose. I, at this point, take lactate with every meal, that I, like, would suspect has any milk in it. Because sometimes, you know, if it's, like, spam musubi, I don't suspect there's any milk in there. Other than, like, maybe in the sauce, there might be trace amounts, but that won't kill me, I'll be fine. So I don't bother. But, like, you know, like, but I will for other stuff, just in case, because sometimes even those trace amounts of milk will make me really, like, sick. I've made myself really sick off of lactose and, being lactose intolerant. One time, I went to a dinner, and I made the mistake of eating too many blocks of sharp cheese. And I wasn't even thinking about it because the cheese was so good. Yeah, because cheese is a killer. Cheese will get you. And so I was just eating and eating it, right? And lo and behold, after that, I went back home and oh my God, I had to take a laxative for the next week. Like, just straight up. It was horrible. It was the worst constipation. Why are we talking about constipation? I'm sorry, this is nasty talk. But we were on the topic of cheeses. Sorry. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Let's eat this. I'm gonna eat my omelet. I'm gonna be quiet and eat my omelet. Saw stab people the other day. Oh, maybe I did put too much ketchup on this. Whoops. I got carried away trying to make my circle, okay? I'm just gonna wipe some of this ketchup off. That is more ketchup than I should have put on it. I don't hate ketchup. I think it tastes fine on it, but that was definitely, I put too much. I'm just gonna spread it very lightly over the top, and then I'm gonna write the rest off. I'm wasting food. It's just some ketchup, though. I think most people will forgive me. Alright. Lactose was minor. Side effect was gas. No, sometimes it can make you really sick. It depends on your level, and it also depends on how much cheese you consume. But basically, you always have a little bit of, like, lactose in your system, but you never know quite how much. So it's always best to, like, eat a tablet or two, because then you'll just save yourself a whole world of trouble. But I also suspect that I'm slightly gluten intolerant as well. So I just get slammed from like every direction at this point. And there are reasons that I am more lactose and gluten intolerant than one should be, but I refuse to comment on these reasons. They are reasons that I cannot change. They are reasons of something stuff in my food. Anyways. Morning. I hope you're having a good morning. What is everyone eating? Did anyone grab any breakfast? You're late? It's okay. I won't hold it against you. You're forgiven just this once. I'm cutting this egg like a pizza. It's little pizza slices. Fried rice? I like fried rice. Just about to head to bed, but Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas Eve, guys. So if you didn't see the schedule that I just posted on Twitter, it is also up on my YouTube as well. It's up in a, it is, one of them, it's a thumbnail for a waiting room, but I did also just post it in general to my YouTube community tab. We're gonna be having a Christmas party tomorrow. It starts at 7 p.m. It starts at 7 p.m. We're gonna have a fun, hunky-dory Christmas party. I almost put my knife in my water. That would have been bad. Having a Danish. I've never been a fan of Danishes, but they're all right. Merry Christmas. You don't give us recipes, so we're starving. I gave you a recipe last time, and well, I guess I didn't give the recipe to this time. I don't know. None of you guys made it last time, so I figured you didn't want a recipe. But sure, I'll drop the recipe for this. I'll drop the recipe after this stream. Gyoza? I haven't had gyoza in a while. I almost got ketchup on my shirt. No. You made it? Okay. Well, I promise next time I will drop recipe before stream. Yay, my omelet doesn't suck. I couldn't be sure. I definitely put a little too much cheese in it though. I don't know how to explain. I guess I forgot how small it was because it's only one egg. Was it supposed to suck? No. It doesn't taste as good as my regular eggs though. I wanted to try something new, which is why I did this. I'm not totally happy with it. It definitely could have been cooked better. I think the way that I went about cooking it made it kind of eh. But it's not bad. It kind of tastes, I put a little bit too much of the cheese and the bacon bits in it because, I don't know, I got greedy and I wasn't accounting for the fact that, again, it was just one egg. Oh my gosh, I've been so busy talking to you guys, I totally forgot that I opened Arknights. I'm not addicted, guys. I'm just a multitasker, and I'm addicted. I mean, what? I mean, I'm fine. So it's fried eggs with cheese? Pretty much, and bacon bits. Of course you have it open? Of course I have it open. Why wouldn't I have it open? At least I'm actually paying attention to you guys, okay? There are some people that'll just do it and be like, oh yeah, wait, what were you guys? Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. You know? Like, at least I'm paying attention. I forgot about it because of you guys, okay? But yes, I am going to run. I'm not gonna waste time. Okay, look. Why would I sit here with full sanity and a whole day ahead of me and not knock it out right now so my sanity will regen and so I can do it again later? Why would I wait? Why would I wait? You know? Can you bless my gotcha roll? Sure. Remember how we were talking about Me rolling for you guys? I might have to talk to management about that. I think that would be really fun if people let me. Obviously, I would never do anything to anyone else's account. I would never do anything to someone else that I wouldn't want done to myself. So, you sold your house for Arknights? No, actually, here's the thing. I don't think I would ever spend money on this game. And you want to know why? The funny reason why is why I think, like, I'm much more willing to spend money on Genshin, but not on this. I think it's genuinely because this game doesn't have 3D models. So if this game had 3D models where I could stare at them really, really close, maybe I would do it, you know? But because this game doesn't have 3D models, actually, like, it is safe from my wallet. I'm not bad enough to pull for PNGs, but I am bad enough to pull for 3D models. Let me see. I got new tags. I don't know if any of them are good. I'll look at the tags. I'll look at the tags, recruitment tags after stream. I won't get distracted by that. Hope you got a snowy Christmas. I don't know. I haven't really seen a lot of snow. It don't snow everywhere, you know. RP my wallet when Enfield drops? What's Enfield? Hello, good morning. Morning, morning. Enfield is 3D. Uh-oh. Yeah, there might be danger then. We're just gonna hope. We're gonna hope and pray that it won't happen. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, it'll be fine. Not my future wallet. Aw, man. Okay, I got my control center all done. Now I just gotta, oh no. I'm probably going to reach the next level. I'm level 15 right now. Oh no. I'm definitely, if I start grinding right now, it's going to give me more sanity. But I don't care. I guess it is what it is. Also, oh my gosh, I got so many plumes. My plume is potential, like, 3 now. Good morning. Can I make an office? I don't know. I haven't really made anything in there. 2B being revealed as a playable character. I don't need a new gacha, alright? I'm already doing this one. I think this is definitely probably enough. You know? Just as a thing. Alright. And now I have my full attention back because I've set my auto deploy, so now I don't care about Arknights anymore. My job is done. It's not a gacha game? Oh, then maybe. Wait, you can always show your screen. We don't mind watching. Watching Arknights. No, we're not watching Arknights right now. We're not watching my auto replay. Hello, Merry Christmas. Good morning. It's Christmas Eve, technically. But yeah. You bees, what do you want for Christmas? What are you most excited for? Are you excited? What are you hoping for Christmas? Every stream is now an Arknight stream. Ah! Show us my placements? No, I'm just running the event, so my placements haven't changed. I mean, technically I redid it, but the placements are still pretty much the same. I just did it a bit more efficiently. I've been learning how to do things more efficiently in Arknights. I'm proud of myself. What am I wearing on my head? It's a hat. A new mouse mat? The food? Watching my replay could be Subway Surfers? Are you guys so ADHD you don't even want to pay attention to my cute little face, so you want to watch Arknights instead? Wow. Spending Christmas with me? Oh, wow. Is that right? Need a new chair. Telescope or some deck boxes. Nice, nice. You are cute, but Arknights is Arknights? Damn. Damn. You know what? Fine. Fine. Since you guys are so ADHD. Okay? Fine. Well, that's not the right screen. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Here you go, see? Arknights. You happy now? Are you happy? You have Arknights. There. Now you get Arknights and an omelet. Are you happy now? It's officially an Arknight stream. Come on, man. I'm literally just deploying. That's all I'm doing is auto-deploying right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm not playing the game. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. I have to be honest and I have to confirm. My omelet kind of sucks. Sorry, Ubies. The omelet I made you guys, it's not my best work. I will admit that. I've eaten 2 pieces of it, and I kind of don't want to eat any more of it. It kind of sucks. I don't know why it tastes like not great. But yeah, that was a bit of a flop. What's wrong with it? I think what it is I've just become too accustomed to the taste of like runny eggs that I just don't like the way that it tastes like fully cooked. I think is what it is. Yeah. But that's alright. I'll just eat something else later. I'm not like too hungry. As I mentioned before, I don't usually eat a lot of breakfast. I wish I could do this every morning. That would be fun. Because then, like, I would actually, like, I would wake up earlier. Because, I mean, like, I don't wake up at a bad time. I usually wake up at, like, 10 or 11. But, like, waking up at, like, 8 isn't all that bad. And then I'd at least, like, maybe eat breakfast. Or I'd at least get my coffee a lot earlier. Did I put anything in it? I did not. No, I don't wish I could play. Well, I already do play Arknights every morning. I meant have breakfast with you guys. Did you put anything in it? I did. I put in bacon bits, a bunch of different cheeses, some garlic, minced garlic. "1:30 the morning." Good morning. Good morning. I mean, for me, it's like 9:30, so it's not that bad. Ugh. Stop using that disgusting L word. Ah, ah. I don't love anyone except myself. Get that through your thick skulls. Alright? I just prefer you guys more than others. Let's put it that way. We'll keep it that way. Okay? Mm. 1 tier above. Let's go. Stretch. That hurt my neck a little bit. You have slight priority? Yes. Slight priority. My list of priorities go, Sky on Estama, Blaise Chama, everyone else in Anne, and then Newbies. And then strangers. So you're not at the bottom, but you're definitely not at the top. Which you guys have to accept. There's no, you can't not. I mean, too bad, so sad. Wah, cry. Okay, tsundere, baka at us harder. Baka! Thank you, Sylvie, for the super chat. Thank you. Should I start doing the super idol thing? Super chat, arigatou ne. Man, you know how they say that when you're eating things with other people, it makes the food taste better? That didn't really work for my omelet, but my coffee tastes really nice. I'll give it that. Maybe it's just because I put the really nasty omelet in my mouth first, so now the coffee just by default tastes better. Didn't know I was in Obake Pam's Christmas concert. I retweeted about it. I mean, that's fair though. But yes, I was in it. So if any of you guys missed it, please check out Miss Obake Pam's 150 plus VTuber concert. I sang Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, I start off the song. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't sing a lot of Christmas songs, but that one was fun. And I even got to help with putting the video together too. Because I know Miss Pam had a lot, she had a lot on her plate, so I offered to help her. So I was able to help her out. I was able to do the video that I was in. I was able to like put all of the timing together and the chroma keys and stuff. Helper Ryu. Rudolph, exactly. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! But yeah, again, I'll tell you guys right now, just in case you haven't already looked, at what the schedule is. So, tomorrow, we will be having a Christmas party at 7 p.m. Again, all times in Pacific Standard Time. Starts 7 p.m. It'll be Christmas party. And then 6 p.m. on Tuesday, Arknights. On Wednesday, 6 p.m., we'll be starting off Ghost of Tsushima. On the 28th at 6 p.m., we'll hopefully be finishing Lies of P. It should hopefully be the final episode. Because there's only like... Sorry. Coffee makes me burp. Like 3 more bosses in Lies of P. And then Friday, 29th, 6 p.m., just chatting. And then on the 30th at 6 p.m., I'm going to be playing in the AN Minecraft server. I already played a little bit yesterday with Amora. But tomorrow, or sorry, not tomorrow, but on Saturday, that's when we'll actually like really go in and like do a bunch of stuff. And then on the 31st, 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, will be the New Year's Eve party. And I know that we will be like, you know, obviously, most people kind of think of New Year's as the EST time zone, but I'm gonna be celebrating it by PST. But we could watch like the New York ball drop anyways. We could like rewatch it. Because I know they obviously do it like earlier. But yeah. If you summon, it should be the last episode. We'll see, we'll see. Minecraft, yeah. I love Minecraft. I mean, I don't hate Minecraft. Minecraft is not my favorite thing in the world, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Have I recited the Padoru yet? I don't actually know it, but I mean, I can go Padoru, Padoru. That's about it. I don't actually know what it actually is. Block game good? Block game is pretty good, yeah. You know, it's so nice to be able to use small screens so that I can play Arknights while watching plays. So you're playing Arknights while watching me also play Arknights. It's great. But I'm not playing. Again, I literally am just clicking 2 buttons. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm just letting it run. I'm just running this event so I can gain more cash. Paddle-ryu, paddle-ryu. Yeah, it's the grind, man. It's the grind. Doing Annihilation? Oh, yeah. I should probably do a little bit of Annihilation. I'll try a little bit of Annihilation when stream's over. That's not what everybody is doing normally. You got me back into Arknights, dang you. Ah. Wow. Now you could play with me. The Arknights grind? Yeah. It's the grind, bro. You gotta respect the grind. Even if you don't care for gacha games, you gotta respect the grind, bro. Run Annihilation on stream, no balls? No, this is breakfast, not Arknights. We can play more Arknights on the Arknight day. If you wait for the daily resets, you can get the auto finish for the banner. I don't know what that means. My lubies. You guys like that, huh? You guys say that all the time. It's cute. But I see Arknight on screen. Yeah, but I'm not actually playing Arknights. I'm just letting it auto run because the grind. Oh, for Annihilation. If I wait for the daily resets, I don't know, but like, what do you mean I can get auto finish? You mean I have to wait until Annihilation is over? Oh my gosh, look at what level I am. I'm so close. Look, I am so, oh my gosh. Look at this, I'm so close. I'm so, my level! 57 sanity. Yeah, when I do this one more time, I'm going to get more sanity and have to do it all over again. Oh man. Even if you don't finish the whole thing, it gives you rewards. Oh! Have you listened to the Arknights OST? A little bit of it. Here, wait. I want to, like, take out this ugly part of the screen. There we go. Now it looks better. To whatever point you have cleared, finishes instantly as well, so you don't need to let it run for 20 minutes. I see. If I keep running Annihilation to whatever point I've cleared, can I still get all the rewards? Or do I actually have to clear all the stages in Annihilation in order to get all the rewards? Oh, so if you got 300 kills, it will give you the 300 kills rewards. Oh, okay. It's best to get all of them? Well, I think I might actually be able to do it now. I upgraded my healers. My healers are both, I always want to say ascended, because Genshin brain. But both of my healers are at the next stage. And I think they're like level 10 into the next stage. And both of their skills, I think, are at least 5 or 6. But yeah. But a clean 300 run will be most efficient. I know I can do it because, I mean, I almost did it last time. How much did I get last time? I was at like 250 or something? 240? And that was my first run ever. It resets every Tuesday? Okay. I got 314? Oh, you mean like oh, okay. I thought there was only 300 of them. Or you guys were saying that I only got like 300. Clearing Annihilation 1-3 lets you claim more? Merry Christmas, good night. It's 1,800 for the biggest one? Oh my goodness, that is a lot. That's too many, honestly. Merry Christmas, hello. No! I leveled up. Now I have more sanity. Oh, man. Well, time to keep running the event. I really am just the yes honey meme for myself at this point. Me and Arknights. That's how I feel right now, but I don't mind it. Ah, the woes of beginners. I know, I'll stop complaining about this one day, won't I? And then I'll be wishing for it back. One day I won't be able to do this anymore and I'll cry. Words I wish to have. If you have Annihilation 1, 2, and 3 fully cleared, you have a weekly cap of 1,800. Do stages to lose sanity, only to get more. Yeah, never stop the grind. Hello, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Blah. I hope I didn't sneeze into my coffee. I think it's fine. You want to know what I want to make next week? Okay, so I'll give you guys. I'll even just tell you guys right now. So next Sunday, what I'm gonna try to eat is I really want to make Hawaiian roll French toast. So that's what I'm going to make. So look up how to make Hawaiian roll French toast, and that's what I plan on making next week. Am I sick? No, I just have really bad allergies like all the time. Day 1 players know how stress you were to try to clear before the first reset. Some damn honest war crime in? No, that's not a war crime. It's French toast. Remember the day when there was no auto clears? Aw, man. I don't, but I wish I did. Yeah, I like French toast. I've had French toast with a bunch of different breads. I like to try it in different breads, because it like changes the taste of it. Why can't I do these kinds of morning streams every day? I don't want to stream over any of my senpais. Because when I'm this early, I'm kind of almost in, like, I'm almost in their schedule as well. And I don't want to be the only one, like, I already stream every day, and it would be a bit unfair if I streamed twice every day, you know? I feel like that's too much. It'd be another thing when I eventually, like, I don't even know when from now, like, I don't plan on, like, stopping streaming every day anytime soon. I mean, so far, I technically haven't broken that streak purposefully. The only time when that streak was broken was when my internet said, technically it was my box. It's a long story. I tripped over the cord. The cord got tripped over, and yeah, that thing hit the ground. It was bad, but I got a new one, so it was fine. But that's the only day technically that I've missed, is that. Since that, I haven't postponed any streams. I don't like to change streams too much or like cancel them or anything like that. But that's just me. Hello. Already streaming every day is amazing. No. It's not a bother. I don't get bothered by it. I have fun streaming. And I've learned how to stream even when I'm in a bad mood. Because it is true, you know, you never know quite how the game is going to go. So I guess, like, I should apologize now. If there's ever a day where you guys feel like the energy is a bit low, or I'm just kind of not, like, really too chipper, it's probably because I didn't have a great day. Just for various reasons. I try not to let it get to me too much. I hope it hasn't become too apparent. I don't have, like, bad days very often. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you get annoyed by things when you have to do, like, adult things and all of that. And you have to call a bunch of people and get things sorted out because people don't know what they're doing. And so you get sad, and then you get angry, and then you scream. And then the rest of your day is kind of eh. But I still like to stream anyways, because streaming makes me have a better time. So I usually I feel better by the time stream is over. But sometimes I do admit, sometimes I do start stream in a very bad mood. Not very bad, I'm just kind of in a kind of mood. But not because I have to stream, just because the day was annoying kind of thing. You know, or I'll like, you know, I've like cleaned all day, or I've like done something all day that has just kind of annoyed me. You know, sometimes when I work all day, I'll be very fatigued. Because I'm not very good at spreading things out. I'm a little bit of a procrastinator, I admit. And I hope it hasn't caused Miss Airy too much trouble. But I've always met the deadline at least one day late. I'm Sorry, Miss Airy. I try my best, but I'm a horrible procrastinator, and I can't help it. I've always been that way. I work better under pressure. My best work is when I'm under pressure. But yeah, so I'm a bit of a procrastinator, and that leads me into a lot of stress sometimes. So sometimes I will stay, like, I'll work for like 10 hours before a stream. I'll just be editing stuff or like making things or recording. I'll do all sorts of stuff or writing stuff down, writing scripts, etc., etc. Yeah. So I don't have energy to watch a lot of streams in a row because of many things happening to me all at once. Procrastinators unite. We need the head pat emotes at times like this. Yeah, I figure like, for the next member stream, so not this week because there isn't any member streams. I do member stream once every 2 weeks. For the next member stream, I think it's gonna be a drawing stream, and I think it's just going to be more emotes is what I would like to make, but I have to get permission from Miss Airy first. So I don't know if that will be the next stream, but maybe eventually it will be a members stream. And members can choose like what some of the new emotes are. I can see how many I'm allowed to get, if I am allowed to get any more right now. Because I don't want to be like, I don't want to have a bunch of emotes while everyone else doesn't have a bunch of emotes. You know? Yeah. How is the breakfast? Honestly, it unfortunately kind of sucks. I didn't like how it tasted. I don't know what went wrong, but yeah. It wasn't really that great. F taste buds. Pretty much. My coffee tastes fine though. My coffee always tastes fine though, so, you know. That's all that matters. F taste buds. For real, for real. Maybe salt. It had salt in it. I think mine is broken. I can only find YouTube emotes. No, that's because you don't have a membership, unfortunately, Matt. Emotes are only accessible on my channel with memberships. Is it a bitter coffee? It's actually pretty sweet because of my protein drink that I put in it. I have a question for you guys, actually, because I realized I've been doing this. So I've been talking to you guys over here, like I'm actually looking at you. But would you rather if I was facing like straight forward? Because I can do that. I think it's really special. I love how Utamama made me. I love my undercut, so I always like to like show it off. So that's why a lot of the time in my streams, my head will be tilted. Because I think my hair is so pretty. And so, but if you guys want me to stare at you right in the eye, I can. The side look is nice. Yeah, it's like we're sitting next to each other instead of sitting across the table. Forward. Look at the chat box. It seems like you guys are, yeah, you guys are in the middle with it. We'll think about it. I'll try to go back and forth, okay? I'll be like this for the most part, and then when I'm being dramatic, I'll look directly into the camera like it's The Office. That was like one of the things that Amora told me. She thought was the funniest thing that I do. I just do it naturally. Like half the time when I get annoyed, because I am always sideways tilted, I do look directly into the camera. She's like, why do you do that? It's so funny, why do you do that? And I'm like, cause dramatic effect, because it's so funny for me to just like get scared or say something stupid and then go, you know? Just the slow head turn. Effective comedy. Yeah. Yeah, did any of you guys, by the way, wind up purchasing the coffee that I told you guys about? It's okay if you did it. I just want to know. I'm curious. Didn't find it yet? What coffee? Oh! So for those of you that don't know, I'll explain it again because I did, yeah, I'll just tell you guys about it again. Not that, like, none of you guys were listening. I just need to, yeah. Pretty much. I have this coffee. Yeah, it's a mushroom coffee, but I want to be very clear. When I say mushroom coffee, I do not mean psilocybin. I think that's how it is pronounced. Psilocybin is what makes mushrooms like psychedelic. The mushrooms that are in this coffee are chaga and lion's mane, and neither of those have those psychedelic properties. They're just like the normal mushrooms you'd put in your food. But chaga and lion's mane are really good for your mental, like being able to have a good memory and all of that sort of stuff. It's boring, so boring mushrooms. Yeah, boring mushrooms. But it helps you. It helps you with like your memory and energy and other stuff like that. Do you drink that coffee? I do. And yeah, it is called Daily Dose. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Or everyday dose, not daily dose. Everyday dose. Here, I'll even put the link to it in chat, okay? Everyday dose is what it's called. Again, this is not a sponsor, but oh wait, I can't put it in chat because the link is too long. That's why I couldn't do it. Darn it. I can't put it in chat because the link is too long. But trust me, okay, it's called Everyday Dose, and the guy who created this coffee, he created it because he wanted to get off of ADHD medication. And it actually, so it helps him, you know? How do you get the psychedelic there is no psychedelic version. It's not meant for that. Isn't there a link shortener website? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, URL shortener. Enter link, shorten URL. Okay, here we go. This should hopefully work. Try that out. Does it work? It does! Yeah, that's the link to the coffee that I drink. But yeah, you can read all about it. And I mean, this is a coffee that's really been helpful to me. Yeah. And it does have coffee in it, so it is still coffee, but it just has other beneficial products. Hello! Any holiday plans? Other than Christmas with you guys? Not really. I mean, obviously, I'll hang out with Blaise. I'm Blaise. With Sky on this, but, that's about it. Yes, Blaise, hanging out with Blaise. Yeah, sometimes you gotta hang out with yourself, you know? Gotta be friends with yourself so you could be friends with everyone else. Truly an introvert moment. For real, it be like that. Who's Blaise? I'm Blaise. Sometimes you gotta hang out with the realest one, you know? Yeah, I'm the realist. Do you play some Mirror? I guess so, yeah. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! You said Merry Christmas to Timothy? He says Merry Christmas too. See, Merry Christmas! That's what Timothy says. See, now you guys can hang out with Timothy. Here, look, I'll keep him out. I keep him out for you guys. Yeah. I hope that you guys get the time to hang out with your families today. But if not, if you're not hanging out with any family or friends for Christmas today or tomorrow, I really hope that you'll show up to my Christmas party so we can all hang out together, because I don't think it's right for people to be alone on holidays. It's never very fun. It's never very fun. Trying to avoid my family because they're sick. That's fair, you know, that's fair. I hope they feel better soon. Where's Timothy? Timothy's right here. I love being alone on holidays. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's about who you choose to be company, you know? Timothy is the weapon? Yeah. Timothy is my twin blade. Entirely too busy trying to recharge. That's fair, that's fair. I am both excited and scared for New Year's. I don't particularly... New Year's is my least favorite holiday, I think. Just because I remember that a year has gone by, and I'm like... You know? I get really... I don't know. I just don't really like the New Year's very much. Didn't Timothy have a chain part? It's like a chain twin blade? Yeah. Oh! I just remembered what I wanted to ask you guys about and talk to you guys about a little bit. And this might get downright controversial. But, like, not like controversial, like bad controversial. Just like controversial opinion. Did any of you guys see The Boy and the Heron by Hayao Miyazaki, Studio Ghibli? I saw it, not too long ago. And... I'm just gonna say it. I really did not like that movie. So, I would love to, but there isn't. Boy and the what? The Boy and the Heron. Given up on all Ghibli movies after The Wind Also Rises? Only knew there was Robert Pattinson. So he did a great job, okay? I saw it in English, so these are the main thoughts that I have about it. Okay? And I've been looking it up about it. Basically, people either really love this movie or they despise it. Despise is like... Despise is a strong word. But... The movie starts out fine. The movie starts out good, actually. I actually started crying at the beginning of the movie because when it comes... I'm really, really easy... I'm a bit of a crybaby when it comes to, like, emotional stuff in movies. And I genuinely did cry a little bit right at the start. Like, and it was the animation for this movie is legitimately beautiful, okay? The animation is definitely what takes the top. The music is also very nice. But the story, I saw someone on the internet said it best, so I'm going to speak their sentence, which is just that this does not feel like a movie that Hayao Miyazaki made. It feels like a movie that someone made trying to emulate Hayao Miyazaki. The story feels like it is a combination of so many other stories that he's done before. It does not feel original. It does not feel new. Some people even compared it to a Mikoto Shinkai film, and I can kind of agree with that. The plot just... I don't know what he was doing. And honestly, walking away from that movie made me really angry. And not because it was really bad or anything. It wasn't like the worst movie I've ever seen. It was still decent, okay? I can understand why people liked it. But for me personally, I just really don't like how the plot went at all. It felt like there's a difference between things being mysterious and things being confusing and not making sense and not really and not being explained properly, even slightly. You don't have to over-explain every single thing in your world, but you need to give some explanation to things sometimes. And there was like barely any of that in this movie. And I just felt like there was so many other ways it could have gone. Even the base plot of it, which is basically, it is a Greek tale at its core. It is boy goes into underworld to try and save the one that is stuck there, you know? It is a Greek tragedy at its finest. But so you felt like MCU after Endgame? Yes, kind of. Hi, Merry Christmas. By no means was it a horrible film, but it was. I was mostly disappointed in it because I had heard that so many people thought it was good. Because I walked out of that movie thinking that was disappointing. I was disappointed because my expectations were so high. Aggressively mid. Pretty much. It was aggressively mid, okay? Like, hear me out. The first part of the movie, I'm not gonna spoil too much out of it, but basically, we know how a lot of Ghibli movies go, okay? You start in the regular world, where the main character is having some kind of sadness, to some extent, and then they go on a fantastical journey, and when they come home, everything is nice and better. And the main, like, story in The Boy and the Heron is sort of like the idea of, like, you can't change the world, you can't change reality, you need to move on and accept things, because there is still good. Like, kind of like harping on the past isn't gonna help sort of thing. And all of that. It is kind of like the vibes I was getting. But, like, the way they went about it, there was absolutely no symbolism. It just felt like things were put in to be fun and quirky. Okay? Like, that movie was quirky as hell. And I say that not in a good way. That was not a good quirky. I did not like the quirkiness in this film. I think the quirkiness, at first I was like, oh, you know, that's interesting, that's fun. But then the quirkiness it was just quirky. It was quirky for the sake of being quirky. It was like someone went, okay, here's the stuff that's usually in a Studio Ghibli film and in a Hayao Miyazaki film. I'm gonna put this in here and totally screw it all up because I don't know what I'm doing. And this was written by Hayao Miyazaki and directed by Hayao Miyazaki. And I'm like, how did you do? And you're saying this is like, I don't understand how this film like busted out in the box office records. I don't think it deserved it at all. I don't think it deserved it personally. I think it only got those numbers because people were excited that it was a Hayao Miyazaki film. That's the only reason personally. I don't think it truly deserves any of that. And if the Boy and the Heron wins any film awards other than Best Animation and maybe Soundtrack, I will be upset. If it wins anything for story, I'm gonna be like, this is rigged as shit. Like, cause there's no way. There's no way. Like, Yeah. Yeah. Like, the only reason it really truly got those numbers is because it is a Studio Ghibli film and it is by Hayao Miyazaki. But it does not deserve any of it. Okay? I encourage you to try to watch this movie either after it comes out on an easier platform or, you know, go to the movie theater. But by all means, it is stunning. Okay? Some of the scenes in this film are stunning. Okay? And one of my favorite scenes from this film, other than like the fire scenes, and that's all I'm gonna say, the fire scenes, the other scene that I really like is a shot of the main character waking up, but it is animated so he is in a dream and he's under the water in the ocean. And then his body is slowly rising up, like up to the surface. And then it cuts to this shot of him sleeping in bed. And the water is like draining away all around him from his face on the floor and everything. And he's waking up. That was really good symbolism. That was really cool. I thought it was a very pretty scene. And that gave me the feeling of like, that was a good scene. I don't know. I think a lot of Hayao Miyazaki's work is best when he actually doesn't lean so high into the fantasy. And he stays more, you know, traditional as far as that. Not to say some of his fantasy stories have been bad. Like, for example, Spirited Away was great. But here's the big difference between Spirited Away and Boy and the Heron. In a sense, they're the same thing, okay? Character travels to what is essentially another world with a bunch of crazy creatures, etc., and a guide, you know? and there's stuff in there. But the difference between Spirited Away and Boy and the Heron is that in Spirited Away, all of the weird things in the bathhouse make sense because it is supposed to be like a bathhouse for spirits. And so even if, like, you know, you are a foreigner, so you don't really understand the references to a lot of the spirits, it's given a pass. It makes sense, okay? But all of the creatures inside of this, like, other world in The Boy and the Heron, which is technically the underworld, didn't really make sense at first glance. One, they didn't make sense at first glance. Two, there was barely any symbolism attached to them. And three, even ignoring those, okay? Ignoring that they didn't make sense and there was no symbolism, there was barely any attempt at, like, explaining them, okay? There are these certain characters there are many of them, in this quote-unquote underworld. And first of all, it is explained, it's just so confusing. I don't even want to spoil it. It just feels like there were so many ideas and too many were shoved in. Okay, that movie, Boy and the Heron, should have been 2 separate movies. Okay, 2 separate movies. Okay, is how I think it should have been. Because on one half, it's like World War II, and on the other half, it's this journey through the underworld, and they don't fit really actually all that well together. I think it should have either focused on the main character and his, like, grieving, or it should have focused on the fantasy adventure. And there still could have been some fantasy adventure, but it should have actually been an adventure. You know? It wasn't really an adventure. And I won't rant about it anymore, but yeah. I was a bit disappointed by The Boy and the Heron. I wish Studio Ghibli would just, like, go out and make, like, a full anime at this point. Because you want to, actually, you know what? If The Boy and the Heron was a fully animated series, and it was, like, 12 episodes, and it was given the proper time to actually explain and have a proper journey, oh, it would have been amazing. It would have been amazing. But yeah. It felt like there was too much crammed in. I got my daily rant review out. Could be a writing critic. I mean, I would like to start criticizing stuff. I mean, I think I sometimes have good opinions. Stretch. You look happier already. Yeah, I got to talk about trash. It's not trash. It's like, it's sparkly trash, okay? Film critic stream when? I don't know. But yes, for now, we are going to close out today's breakfast. I hope every newbie has had a very good time. We are going to raid Ryu. Let's see, who are we going to raid Ryu today? Let's see. We are going to raid Ryu. Let's see. Man, if I was able to stay up for another hour, we could raid into Amara. I can't though. I have a lot of work to do today. Sunday is usually my procrastination day, so that's another reason why I started doing early streams, is so I could spend all day getting ready for the next upcoming week. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's because I'm a horrible procrastinator, and I wanna cater a little bit to EU newbies. It was double, you know. It was half procrastination, half like trying something new. But yeah, let's raid into Amora's waiting room. I think that would be fun, cause she is doing ASMR stargazing. Ooh, look at you guys. Lucky Illuminats in this chat. Ooh. Let's see. Will it come up properly? Does she have her waiting room up? Wait, is it a members only? Why do I not, does she not have a waiting room up for it yet? Merry Christmas! Hold on. Oh, it's members only? Oh darn, okay, we can't go to Amora, unfortunately. It's members only. Let's see, let's we can go to Tenma or we can go to Ramelia. Tenma is doing a hand cam and Ramelia is they're both doing Christmas stuff. Who would you rather go to, Tenma or Ramelia? It isn't and it's up? Wait, it is wait, is it? Why can't I see it? Oh, yeah, it's right there. Why can't I access it? What the heck, YouTube? Is it like banning me because it's ASMR or something? Oh, there we go. Okay, I put in the actual link to it and then YouTube finally let me do it. So yes, we are going to go and raid Amora's waiting room. Yeah, I hope you guys sincerely enjoy her. I think this is her first ASMR? I don't know. I unfortunately, there's a lot of schedules. I'm not always keeping track. But yes, I will see every newbie next time. Until, well, which will be tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Again, remember, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Christmas party to you. Bye-bye for now, newbies. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas, everyone.